Hi Scorpio, welcome to Told Us Love Tarot. If this is your first time here, I hope you like and subscribe. This is for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or if you have a bunch of Scorpio in your chart, I appreciate your support, Scorpio. I just hit 600 subscribers, so thank you so much for subscribing, sharing with a friend. I really appreciate your support. I hope you're having a good Aquarius season. I really appreciate your support with gifts and donations to my Cashapp and Venmo, which are in my description box. Told Us Love is a hustle, so every little bit is appreciated and counts, and thank you so much for those who have sent gifts and donations, Scorpio. I do have a couple pre-messages and I'm going to try to fly through them. I heard like immediately staying out of trouble when I started thinking about Scorpio. It was like someone is being asked, what are you doing? How's things? What have you been up to? And someone is replying with, I've been staying out of trouble. I was thinking like this is someone who's been living quote unquote maybe a more some may say boring, other people may say stable life, where maybe it used to be a bit more social and active before. But I also started thinking about maybe someone actually did in some way, shape, or form, however this relates to you or resonate, someone ran into trouble, an event, a person, something, and they've been just staying out of trouble, staying away from trouble, focusing on staying out of trouble. I got the word diagnosis, and if you followed me before, you know I don't ever really talk about medication or like anything like that, but diagnosis kept popping in my head, learning about something you think you may have, but there's no diagnosis, or maybe you have just gotten a diagnosis. I had a strong feeling this could be mental health wise, but this could also obviously be physical. Maybe it's not you, maybe it's someone around you that's been diagnosed. Maybe you work in that field, maybe you diagnose other people. I started thinking the phrase by the water. By the water, there is a place with people and music. That's like so broad, right? By the water, a place with people and music. So I started thinking about this. This could be an actual place. It could be a bar. It could be a campground. It could be a lake house, a beach house, where you go or have been for events, or if it's a house, like you've stayed there with friends and or family. If it's a place, you've gone to this place with family and or friends. And there is something about music being there, whether it's just like your memories of this place include music, whether it's a jukebox or a radio, an actual band, you're going for live music, or there was live music there, even someone with their guitar playing music and people singing along. It's just, there was a strong feeling of music with people at a specific place. And this is a great memory for a Scorpio out there. Or if that resonates, I feel like you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. It will be a place and people that will pop into your head and you'll think, yep, that's in reference to this or that. So even if like nothing so far else has resonated for you, Scorpio, if that right there makes sense to you and you somehow are like, I feel like she's referencing yada yada yada, excuse me, where I go with friends and we always have music jamming, or we go there for music, like there could be a message in here for you. That reference to by the water, a place with people and music, could be like waving a flag for you if you're listening and you're still listening. So Scorpio, thank you. up. I was just gonna say these cards aren't jumping out to me, and then these just caught in my hand. Don't forget to like, subscribe, check out the other signs in your chart, and I hope you have a great end of January 2023. Here we go. He, she doesn't feel the same as you do. Super codependent. Do your actions match what you want from the universe or God? Starting a family. Sapiosexual. That means you're really attracted to intelligence. Doesn't seem to be like really a pattern of people who you fall for. It's you end up falling for people who are really smart and can keep up with you. I just want to hit it, then quit it. Well then. Communication breakdown. Someone could be a big classic rock fan or Led Zeppelin fan specifically. I can't do this anymore. Nothing to hide, no reason to lie. Don't tell anyone. Think outside the box. There's a lot of blue here. You could be dealing with someone who has blue eyes. Or again, I'm connecting that with the ocean. So I feel like, Scorpio, there's someone here who's either coming to this realization or already has come to this realization. I feel like this is looking at someone's patterns of relationships. I feel like they're, this is going to sound like arrogant, but I don't think it's an arrogance. It's like, it's a legit thing. Someone has found that while dating, they seem to have run into people who they've deemed themselves to be more intelligent than. I don't want to say someone could be thinking this way about you, Scorpio, but like, as they say with these readings and how like I do try to see it from every angle, I'm just gonna say someone could be viewing you that way, Scorpio, like you aren't as intelligent as they are and they are attracted to intelligence. I get the feeling of some sort of connection, or if it's not like you're already hooking up with this person or have had sex with this person, there's something here of like, I think wanting different things. I'm getting a big commitment phobe issue here. Like someone may have people who want to date them, or like you could be in a whole ass relationship, Scorpio, but someone is like afraid to commit to thinking of the long term with who they are with, or when they meet someone and things start going well, it's like they don't want to think about the long run, though they'll talk about, and there's a Scorpio here, or Scorpio placement, who desires to start a family, to have partnership, I get from here, to meet someone who is on the same level as them. I'm obviously heavily speaking to a single Scorpio here. It's either someone who you were already connected with, or this is applying to how your like love life seems to be going. And it's something of, actions not matching what you want, like being stuck on someone or giving energy to someone who's just not that into you, when the whole time you were looking to be settled down and meet someone who wants to have happily ever after with you. There's also, at the other side of that, if this is you, Scorpio, it's like you have to check your actions, because if you are unable to like stay settled and committed to thinking of this person in the future and not want to just run away or keep it casual, there's no way you're ever going to be able to create the family that you're looking for, the established partnership that you're looking for, the strong connection and love, because a love and family can't be built on the run and on the move. There's no stability in that. It's not good for anybody in the family situation if people are constantly going and moving. Whether the family situation is like a relationship, you and the dogs, or the Brady fucking bunch, or you have a baby together, but there's something here of like, I feel like this is so weird. It's like one person and like this other individual who's all over the place, and like this person who's all over the place has to realize, like, if they want something, they have to slow down, they have to stop, they have to match. I'm also getting too, if like this is the same person, if someone is like, I want a family, but is always traveling and they're always dating someone new and they're doing this, their actions aren't aligning with what they're saying and that they want and thinking about. They need to act more like someone who is stopped, stable, in a place where they have a home and finances to support the starting of a family. Healthy habits. Someone who's constantly going, socializing, on the move, traveling, or however that resonates would not, like, that's not stable. And that's what I'm saying, like a family on the move or on the run, it wouldn't be stable. That was interesting. Maybe someone has had that situation already. There's someone in who's here and then they're gone. It could be a parent figure. Maybe there was a parent figure who was here and then they left. Maybe there's some separation between you and your parent figure. If it's not like emotional and verbal, like maybe you're not speaking to them, or maybe you've been putting up boundaries to them. There could have actually been some actual physical distance, if not literal physical distance. You lived apart from each other. Maybe they moved away for a while or whatnot, or did move away. Ace of Wands reversed. The Hierophant. Oh, Taurus energy. Eight of Wands, Judgment. I feel like I'm looking at someone like, this is that, if it's not a commitment, it's like a job offer, a position. This is what someone has on the mind. I'm getting like a title, whether it's the title at a job or the title for a marriage. I feel like this, if it's a person, if it's a job, it's like this. I don't think everyone knows that this is on your mind or what you're after. Someone could be a cigarette smoker or a vapor. or was, and you still get these urges for it. 9 of Wands, the High Priestess, followed by the Sun. So that's Pisces, Leo energy, followed by the Star, Aquarius energy, followed by the Wheel of Fortune. The Sun and the Star are like the same thing, right? Wheel of Fortune, the Hanged Man, more Pisces energy, followed by the Justice. Shit, these are all majors right here. Pisces, Leo, Aquarius. I think Wheel of Fortune is Taurus, but it shows Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Pisces again, Justice is Libra. This is giving me something that has happened a long time, or it's happened frequently. Like, this is like a whole bloody year to me. You know what I mean? This is either taken a long time, or you've taken a long time to get here. I feel like this is also possibly someone being reflective, Scorpio. Someone could be like looking back at almost like all the things they've gone through and the things. I feel like there's someone being like reflective to all the things that they've accomplished and gone through, and the trials and the tribulations. I also get the feeling of like getting an opportunity this is so bizarre. It's like getting an opportunity for something, an advancement, whether it's in a career or just an opportunity, may even be like a new love. But it's almost like if you hadn't had all the experience that you had, which involved a lot of heartache and a lot of hard work and hurt, if you didn't have all those experiences, it wouldn't make you, or that like character building, it wouldn't make you what this other individual or company wants, where they would want to give an offer and be with. It's almost like someone's pain and hurt and tribulations have made them into the great candidate that they are today. 6 of Pentacles reversed. I'm really getting it's like something that someone went through when they were younger, or like, I keep wanting to say character building. Knight of Pentacles, 10 of Cups, followed by the Page of Wands, Death. There you are, Scorpio energy. I feel like this is something as big as like a loss or a lack of emotional what's the word? Support as when you were young. Whether it's because, you know, for whatever reasons, your parents had their own issues going on and there was a lack of what would have be considered and deemed healthy love and support from a parent. There's someone here who was lacking. Now, you could have had your parents and still lived in the home with them and still had a lack in the relationship between the parent and the child. There could have been an absent parent as well. Someone may have been raised by a single parent. And there could have been the loss of a parent. Someone passed away, someone left. Again, that would make it more back to a single parent. Maybe you are the single parent, Scorpio. You good chunk of the time are a single parent. Maybe you and your person are ebbing and flowing and you're kind of in and out of each other's lives. Maybe your person works, travels for work and is gone for a while. I'm thinking of one Scorpio who her partner worked and would be gone for like 2 to 3 months, and then he'd be home for 2 to 3 months, and then he'd be gone for 2 to 3 months. I'm also thinking of definitely, if that doesn't relate, like something about maybe a parent left for a while and came back, or a parent was emotionally absent, emotionally withdrawn, did not provide the emotional supports that a child needs to nurture healthy relationships going forward. Okay? It's like your hurt and heartache from that is what's made you this valuable option and great candidate for something else. Whether it's a job or it's like a type of relationship, it's like you just understand it because of your own hurt and the things that you've gone through. I'm getting a heavy, like, you're able to help, advise, connect with other people because of your own hurt. Five of Wands. For whatever reason, breadsticks from Olive Garden just like really popped into my head. Five of Swords reversed. Back to the High Priestess. Back to that gamut of cards. I'm also getting here, there's something about the type of person that you end up being attracted to. There could be so many options that want you, Scorpio, or like there could be people around you who want your attention, but it's like you end up being attracted to people. Fuck, this is gonna sound so shitty. It's like you end up being attracted to people who have been through the same sort of damaging type shit as you have. You're attracted to other damaged people. Damaged people seem to be attracted to you. This is giving me like someone intuitively knows that there's something that they are either looking into or need to look into that relates to their dating history, their past, who they go for, the types of relationships where they find comfortable, because it ties into you may not even realize it would be considered traumatic events to a child. You may not realize that these things like you just don't think that it could be this damaging to the growth of a child's mindset, and then you start realizing that like you keep falling for people whose communication reminds you of other communication that you've had. Ten of Wands, this is at the bottom of the deck, reversed. The Emperor reversed. Two of Cups reversed. Seven of Swords reversed. Four of Swords reversed. The Chariot reversed. Four of Pentacles reversed. Three of Wands. I get someone, either you could have started researching things online. You could have just had an aha moment. There's something here to me about communication. This could be like talking it out with other people, maybe watching tarot readings, like going to a psychic. Someone like ends up, you really could have put money into some sort of self-help. Maybe this is therapy, counseling, but you end up starting to realize and look at things, your own patterns, realizing why things never worked out, and there's some sort of connection back to childhood stuff. Five of Wands reversed again. I feel like someone was in a home where there was arguing or fighting. Could be between parents, siblings. Someone could have been in some sort of social, like a social services agency was involved. Nine of Pentacles reversed. My stomach is going off. Ace of Wands, Ace of Swords reversed, Six of Cups reversed, Page of Pentacles reversed. This is giving me someone wants to know why they are still single, and maybe they are going down the rabbit hole of like trying to discover why they are still single, or why they chose the partner or partners that they've chosen, and they are realizing that a lot of it has to do with things that were lacking in their childhood, or a loss that affected them in their childhood. This is giving me going back to diagnosis. Something could have been misdiagnosed as a child or wasn't diagnosed as a child, and someone is realizing like all the trials and tribulations that they've gone through up until this point. Like they're doing research and they're realizing like, holy shit, I check off every one of those boxes. Like, what if I have this diagnosis? Like, what if this was misdiagnosed as a child? Page of Swords reversed. Strength is out here. It's kind of cockeyed. So something could be with someone's eyes. Like they have to have eye surgery. If it's not you, Scorpio, it's someone around you. Leo is here, and the Hierophant. Taurus energy, Queen of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, Two of Wands, King. This is giving me someone realize, like someone is always ends up being the third party, and they're wondering why they are always the side piece in a relationship and not the actual person in the relationship. This is also giving me someone going to like couples counseling, or working with a counselor on like being able to have healthy relationship habits for your future relationships. I get someone having I get this feeling of, even if you're not married, it's like two people who really want to make something work, and maybe that's required one person to be really reflective and like look inward as to why they act the way they act, behave the way they behave. And in this, someone's doing some deep research that has them realizing that some of their actions and behaviors may be due to a diagnosis or a misdiagnosis. Three of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles reversed. Four of Wands is at the bottom of the deck. I keep thinking I'm seeing someone working out some like shit baggage that they've been holding on to. Literally could be shit baggage, but I was thinking shit, comma, or baggage. Literally paying someone, a counselor, a therapist. This could be for a relationship. This could be for just personal. You're paying someone to help you build yourself up, or help, I'm also thinking build a story, build a way to understand maybe two people. I get someone like letting their shit out and letting stuff that they've been holding on to, like taking it all off. They're like bare bones. They've let it all hang out. They've put all their cards on the table. They're telling someone about the things that they have never told anybody, the wounds that they've held on to that have made them a good candidate for like the path in life that they've been on. Let's say someone becomes a harbor master. This is just popping into my head, but that connects with the by the water. Say someone's a harbor master and is like really present on the docks, and you find out their father was a fisherman who died out at sea. It's like it's that loss, that those wounds help this person be the best harbor master that they've ever been. Someone works for a social services agency, and you find out that they were an orphan and they were raised in foster care, and you understand that like the shit that happened to them as a child and the shit that they've had to go through is what makes them such a good candidate being that social worker today, even though they still have their own shit and baggage that they need to work on. I get someone like working this shit out. It could even be with your own like boss or supervisor, figuring that you are really good in this position because of your own shit that you've had to go through in the past. But I do get someone like possibly in therapy, talking to someone, sharing something that they've never shared before, or very, 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 very few knew that they've held on to for a while. They're letting it all out, and it's like coming up with a plan for redoing yourself. This could be if this is a relationship, this is helping two people approach their relationship with like a plan and like a new way of going about things and suggestions. If this is one person, it's like hashing shit out with a counselor or relationship therapist, someone who's going to help rebuild you in a way where you're able to see that the things that you had been holding on to in the past that you needed to let go of was the baggage and shit that was affecting your relationships and partners. Does this make sense? This is really weird, but I'm just getting like, it's very strange, but in order to like get some of this baggage and shit that someone has been holding on to that's been affecting maybe friendships, relationship, coworkers, but I'm getting heavy love. The shit that someone's been holding on to that's been affecting their love life, the only way they end up getting it off them and off their shoulders is by paying someone else. It ends up costing someone money to get this shit off of them. So all I can think about is like counseling. You're paying someone to help you get this off of you. If it's not like some goddamn growth or some shit on you that you're paying someone to like get it off you, I don't even know. But maybe it's tattoo removal, I don't know. But the only way to get this out of you and off you is to pay someone. And I see someone like paying money, and in turn it gets this baggage off them. And I just keep thinking it's some sort of like help from a therapist or a counselor. Could be even a psychologist, psychiatrist, someone prescribing something Two of Wands, Seven of Cups, reverse. I also want to say there's something here about a virtual element. This could be done virtually. Like you live at distant parts of the world from this person who you're communicating with. King of Swords, having some serious conversations with. Enlightening conversations as well. There's something here about, it could be sobriety, like someone is getting sober, they've given up a lot of vices. Justice, Libra card, the Chariot. I'm getting the Chariot reversed twice now. Someone may have gotten some sort of like, had trouble with their car. So maybe there was an accident with your car or whatnot, but I'm also getting like maybe there was some sort of DUI or OUI. Someone had to go to court, maybe lost their license or had to wait on court or something. Maybe you were hit by someone who was driving under the influence. This is also giving me like a couple acting like everything is okay and it's not. Maybe you are seeing someone virtually for counseling. This could be you and a parent figure, sibling, doesn't have to be a partner, but I'm getting like virtual sessions with a partner. Maybe you FaceTime with your partner if you live at a distance. It doesn't even have to be counseling, but you communicate that way. FaceTime, Snapchats, something video. I'm getting a feeling of someone giving the illusion or has stopped giving the illusion that everything is okay and like they're okay with this distance or separation or travel. Maybe that's what someone ends up revealing to a counselor, that they're not happy about something like being separated, two people being separated. Maybe someone's parents separated and that affected them and it has been stuff that they've held on to. I keep getting, Scorpio, here, the loss of a parent. The loss of a parent, the loss of a parent, really affecting an individual. And if it's not that they passed away, this could be this like parents separated and one parent moved away and you never saw them again. It could be a separation and just the divorce and being separate. Not seeing both parents consistently affected someone. I'm also getting it could be something where like they left and they came back. If it's not like what I was mentioning with someone for work who leaves and comes back and leaves and comes back. And there's always that scared and worry once he leaves, is he ever gonna come back? Am I ever gonna see him again? I'm sure. There's also, it could be like a parent left and did come back and is back. Maybe they left for, I don't even know. Maybe they had some sort of problem and they went and got help, but were gone for like 6 months, a year. They come back. But them being gone and that experience without them affects someone's life, affects them, their relationships. And people, the sad thing there is, I feel like people may not really think or believe that it could affect an individual this much because it's like, oh, but they came back. Maybe even if it's like a relationship, you separated, you get back together, but you came back. But it was that the separation, the loss, the thinking it's over really affected someone. Scorpio, if this resonates for you, please let me know. I'd really be interested in knowing. Please check out the other signs in your chart. I really appreciate your support at my Cash App and Venmo, and I will catch you on the flip.